Okay, welcome to our Emerald Call, and we do this monthly for our new coaches or for anyone who needs a refresher. Of course, my baby's like, now I want to wake up. So I might be nursing her as we start this, but I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to minimize this. Life of having a newborn, guys. Okay, so you guys, the biggest thing with this is we want you guys to see the importance of why it's important to get to Emerald, which is basically your first business promotion. It's basically what is going to open your business center and to take advantage of the compensation plan. Okay, so for those of you that are like, I don't even know what Emerald means because you're so new, it just means that you will have two coaches underneath you. So two personally sponsored coaches. You're gonna have a coach on the left leg and a coach on the right leg. So here's a little visual that you can see. They do not have to be working coaches, meaning, let's say you're like, but no one wants to work the business. They just wanna come in and get the discount. That's totally fine. In fact, that's how a lot of us have been getting coaches right now. It's just by offering like, hey, I understand that you want to start this with us or start this with me in my challenge group. I recommend signing up as a coach. That way you can get the discount right off the bat. And hopefully you want to continue this more than just 1 month with me. Hopefully it'll be 2 or 3 months. And that way you can take advantage of the 25% off discount in the second month and third month. And so you can sign up your customers right away as a coach, even if they don't want to work the business. And this will help you get to Emerald. And that's the importance too of, at least this is what I did, is I signed up my husband right away. He didn't want to work the business, but we were ordering enough product that I was like, okay, I'm going to sign up Nick, and he doesn't even need to know. Granted, I did tell him, but I know that's something that a lot of people ask often. So perks of being an Emerald coach. So one, you get, like I said, it opens up the compensation plan. So when you're just a coach, you're not going to get the team cycle bonuses, and it's $14 a cycle, and that can add up fast, you guys, as soon as you start growing a team, even if they're just discount coaches, because that's going to be, you're going to be accruing volume. And then the other cool thing is you'll get public recognition. This is my favorite part because it just shows to everyone else that, okay, you just announced that you're a coach and you're running these groups, and now you just did your first rank advancement. What's going on? And it might seem kind of confusing to some people, but then again, it just makes it show that you're more serious about what you're doing and what you're offering. And hold on a second. Okay. And then in our opinion, we feel that your favorable placement of your spouse, controllable account, meaning you get to place your spouse in the top of your organization. And then again, you get leads. So you'll get leads when you are Emerald coach. So if you hit Success Club 5, you're going to start earning customer leads. And right now, you guys, I am getting so many leads. It's unbelievable. And it's because Beachbody, we're at this growth stage. As you know, everyone is turning to something else besides the gym. They're turning online. They're turning so they can do workouts at home. And so that's the beauty of being an Emerald coach or more and hitting Success Club, is that you are able to get the perks of those leads. And it'll be shown in your back office. And then the power of carryover volume. This might seem a little confusing, but don't worry, we're here to help you with that. And it's going to take a little time for you to understand the whole compensation plan, and that's totally fine. It took me quite some time, but we're trying to make this as simple as possible. But basically, you are not the only one who creates your downline, meaning you will have people above you. So let's say you're underneath me and you're in my downline. Well, you're going to have coaches that are helping create volume depending on your placement, and it's going to help create that volume, and it'll help towards that rank advancement too. So, the coaches in your downline, meaning if you're going to see random people in your downline and you're like, I didn't place this person underneath me, they don't count as your personally sponsored coach, but they will count for your volume, your carryover volume. And then once you're Emerald and remain active, you will accumulate this volume in a piggy bank that can be cashed out later. This is what's key to getting to Emerald fast, because if you're not an Emerald, you could be easily getting that, accruing that piggy bank. But if you're not Emerald, you're not going to get that. Okay, so this is an example, and this is kind of, if you've never gone to your back office, it's going to look like, whoa, what is this? But basically, when you go under to monitor my business that you can see on the left, this is just a screenshot of Nicole's back office, and she went to graphical genealogy. It's circled right there, so it'll be in your downline. And now she's going underneath. This is her mom, I believe, and it shows 2 coaches that is underneath her mom. Okay, so right here, she is actually considered an Emerald coach because she has 2 coaches underneath her. And then, let's see. So in my opinion, it's so important to sign up your spouse in the very beginning. And the reason why, and you guys could look on YouTube, you could see why it's important to sign up your spouse sooner than later, is because you want your spouse to be at the top of your business, and your spouse account acts as a second business center for you too. So it's just another way for you to earn income. I know, for example, Kim right now hit Success Club 10, maybe even more this month in her spouse's account. So she's not only earning income in her own account, but then she's accruing that volume that's going to benefit her, but also her husband. And then as you start building long-term income, and because that's the goal here, is to not just build short-term, meaning retail sales, but to grow team cycle bonuses. And so what I've done is I grew myself to diamond, and I had Nick and my mom underneath me. And then I started growing Nick's account, got him to diamond. And then I was able to open up a second business center once I hit 2-star. And so that might sound confusing, but what I'm saying is right now I have different ways of earning an income than just myself, because I can earn an income by growing Nick's account too, which you could do at a later time once you're at that stage in your business. Okay, let's see. And then you'll want to place your spouse or your controllable account. So maybe it's not your husband, maybe it's your mom. Like I controlled my mom's account, and you can put them on your strong leg. And the way that you'll find out who your strong leg is, again, is seeing who these random coaches are in one set of your legs. And you're like, I didn't place anyone there. That's because that's the volume from your upline, okay? That's your strong leg. Okay, so here's just an example, you guys, of how you can earn team cycle bonuses. And this is just a weekly paycheck. This was 4/27, so just April 27th, not that long ago. And as you can see, we have different ways of earning an income, but look at the bulk of my business. I didn't have a high retail commission week, meaning I didn't sell a challenge pack. I didn't have, I didn't sell many challenge packs. Still $104, that's a great week. However, when you look at the bulk of my business or bulk of my income, it comes from team bonus. And so that is by my team creating volume. And so that's why we call it, life by design, that you might not be working the business that much that week, or you might get sick, or you might have a baby and you're not out there selling and talking about, joining your challenge group during those times. But guess what? Your business is still stable. And so this was actually right before I had Vivian, because that's the week of 4/27. I had her on May 1st. So when you take a look at this, you guys, there's all these different ways that you can earn an income. So yes, there's retail commission, which is what you're going to be doing in the beginning, because as you start out, you're not going to have a team underneath you to accrue that team bonus. But the best part is knowing the potential, right? And this is just one business center. So what you're looking at here is my business center, not Nick's, and not my second business center. Because like I said, once you hit 2-star diamond, you are able to open up basically Kelly ×2 on one of your legs. And so I also am accruing income with a team underneath me on Kelly ×2, my second business center. Um, okay, so if you're like, what in the world is subscription commission? Subscription commission is basically those customers who have renewed their subscription. So maybe it's the 3-month bod, or it's the $99 annual bod membership. And then matching bonus, that is when I have coaches underneath me who are accumulating a certain amount of volume too. Like if Kim is hitting a certain rank, or Nicole, who are my top producing coaches, and Tammy, I will end up getting a matching bonus from what their team cycle is doing. And then a fast start bonus is when you sign up a coach with a challenge pack. All right, and here's an example of Nick's. So when I look at Nick's, I don't really focus on his account as much. I him to diamond and then I dropped, but as you can see, I'm not really selling anything this week. It was $0, but I was able to still accumulate $239 by having his account underneath me. Okay, and a team bonus because I still have coaches underneath me that help with that. And then how to stay active. So you'll hear from myself, you'll hear from other coaches that you want to make sure that you are active. So you want to at least have 50 personal volume points underneath you. Because sometimes I hear, well, I didn't go through Shakeology as fast. I don't need to order anything. You do not want to go inactive. So in order to stay active, as you can see, there's so many different ways. Now the best part is you don't need to order Shakeology every month. We do because Nick drinks it. My kids love it. I drink it every day. But you have the performance line, which we all love, Energize, Recover. You have the beach bars. So this is a visual that we have in our team page too, but you can always look it up and figure out, okay, well, what do I need to get to 50 personal volume points, which is basically $50 worth for that month to stay active. And then Shan, is this one yours?
Yep, I'm going to take over. The only other thing that I'll say about the active status, so in order to remain an active coach, you need to have 50 personal volume points. And when she was talking about the carryover volume, if you ever go inactive, you lose all that, which can be huge because it's basically like a piggy bank of money that once you match your week leg to it, you get money for. So you always want to keep an active status, but also in order to qualify for Success Club, you have to have 90 personal volume points on Home Direct. So that can be like the performance pack like she showed. That can be Shakeology satisfies that. So just make sure you know the difference, that to be active, it's 50, but to qualify for Success Club, you do have to have 90 PV on Home Direct. So this call is about how do you get to Emerald and how can you do it by this Thursday, which is when, hopefully you guys know, is when rank advancements turn over, when payday is. Thursday is a huge day in our business. So step 1 is enroll a controllable account. So again, this is a spouse, partner, parent, sibling maybe. I put it in the chat notes, but you can have you plus 2 on your account, your credit card. If you try to enroll more than that on your credit card, they will figure it out and you can actually have your business shut down. So you do not want to do that. But what you'll want to do is enroll one of these people or 2 with a challenge pack. So that way you're going to get the fast start bonus and you'll also get 2 Success Club points per challenge pack. Most of you guys also, your goal is to achieve Success Club every month. And so you're 2 points closer than to doing that. You're going to enroll them on your strong leg. So that's the leg that your sponsor coach is placing coaches under you. If you're not sure about this, just ask your personally sponsored coach. If you look in your graphical genealogy and you see people underneath one leg and you're like, who the heck is that person? I didn't sign up anybody. That's going to be your strong leg. You can also look under volume, your right and your left leg volumes, and one is typically much higher than the other. Sometimes they're balanced though. So again, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask your coach or one of us. We're happy to share that. And then the next step would be to enroll another customer or again, another controllable account on the other side. So before you enroll your second coach, you do want to make sure that you change your preferred placement. And before you enroll your controlled account, there's a spot in the back office under Grow My Business where you set preferred placement. So you want to set preferred placement to your strong leg for your controlled account and make sure you hit save. And then you want to make sure that you then switch it before you enroll the second person, whether that's a friend, another controllable account. Usually, like Kelly said, it's like a spouse and a mom, or a spouse and a best friend. Dan was one of my very first coaches, was my first coach, and then Kelly was my second coach, and then my parents did it. And so that's usually the way it is. And like Kelly mentioned, it does not have to be a working coach. Maybe it is. Maybe it's someone that is like super excited to run with you, and that is amazing and awesome. But more often than not, it's just going to be a discount coach, someone where you just say, hey, I know you're in this for the long haul. You're going to save money by just having a coach account. This just makes sense to do it. So that is how I explain it to everybody. I want everybody to save money. That's how I feel. So that's how you kind of present it and can start building coaches on your team. And down the road, you never know. Some people, I started out as a discount coach. I had no intentions of coaching. And as of June 1, I'll be resigned from my nurse practitioner job to just be doing this and momming full time. So you never know if people will want to work the business long term either. So there's no reason not to enroll them as a discount coach from the start. All right, so this is kind of how becoming a discount coach benefits your customers. So every coach, no matter if they're working the business or not, save 25% off all products. There's a $15.95 per month coaching fee. The fee, sometimes people say, what does that even pay for? It pays for our customer service, our back office, all the training that's in our back office. Like, I think it's like the most unbelievable deal to only be $16 a month for everything we have access to. But then you get 25% off all the products. So that's not just Shakeology. It's all the performance line. It's the clothing we have. It's the collagen, the beach bars. So if they're only doing Shakeology, they're still going to save about $16 a month compared with a customer account. If they are active military or retired military, or the spouse of an active military, their coach fee is waived. So this is huge. If you know anybody that's military, then they just get 25% off everything, which is like phenomenal. I always tell people too, like, the benefit of it is they're included in our coach community page. They get early access to programs. They hear about the deals. When new programs come out, we get VIP access first as coaches, other special perks, but then they're also a part of this amazing community, which is what we love so much about it. They don't have to sell anything at all. They can cancel at any time. In fact, it's actually easier to cancel a coach account sometimes than it is for a customer to cancel their auto ship. It's going crazy. Can you go back? Haley, that's a great question. I just saw about the UK. I would imagine so, but you can look up the FAQ for that. Okay, perfect. And so then our Google Drive, hopefully you guys all have access to this and save it to your own drive. But there's email scripts and examples of how you can present the coach account versus customer account. You can go to the next one, Cal. Okay, so how do you enroll a coach? You use Share a Cart, and I always just say, like, what first and last name do you want the account? What's your email? Find out what Shakeology flavor they want. If they're doing the performance line, what flavor Energize, what flavor Recover, whatever it is. And then you will type in their email, you'll type in their name, you'll click coach, you'll click yes, I have their permission to enroll them, and then you click enroll. Then you will go to the place where you'll choose their challenge pack and enter all the information there. If they're not enrolling with a challenge pack, they have to pay a $40 enrollment fee. So it's also beneficial to tell them, like, because you're getting a challenge pack, you might as well do this because the $40 enrollment fee is waived immediately. However, if they've purchased a challenge pack in the past and then choose to become a coach and not enroll with a new challenge pack, they can get that $40 refunded, but they do have to fill out a form. Keep in mind, they will not become an active coach until their next order of at least 50 personal volume points ship. So say they had their Shakeology shipped 2 weeks ago. They decided to sign up as a coach, not with a challenge pack or any product. They won't become active for you, which will affect your rank until their next shipment hits. And in any 5-week period, if you sponsor 5 new coaches with a challenge pack, you'll also earn an extra $100. And that's the Fast Start Plus bonus that you saw when Kelly was sharing her screen. It was the very last one under the Fast Start bonus. And this is a pretty awesome incentive. So what action steps to take now so that you can achieve Emerald by Thursday is enroll your controllable account on your strong leg. Invite any person that's bought a challenge pack from you in the past to save $30 on their next shakes and $15 a month going forward to join as a discount coach, or you can call it affiliate. People are really familiar with that word right now. Priority member, however you want to frame it. Offer them the opportunity to enroll from the very start with new challenge pack customers. And I couldn't encourage this more, just from here on out moving forward, is just give people that option. They can choose to say no, but they're going to save money, and it's just a win-win for them. And if you enroll 2, 1 on each leg, you're Emerald, and that's the first rank advancement in your business, which is huge. So again, you just have to remember that for a controllable account, they do have to have at least 50 personal volume points. So you can go back to that image that is in our team page of how to satisfy that. But for example, 2 boxes of Beach Bars or Collagen and Energize. So if you are drinking Energize every day, you're drinking Recover every day, and you're drinking Shakeology every day, what I would recommend is keep Shakeology on yours on Home Direct, and then move the Energize and Recover to your controlled account. Or like if you're getting 2 boxes of Beach Bar every month, you can move that to the controlled account. I do that with my husband also. We consume all the things. We have collagen, we have daily sunshine for my kids, we have everything pretty much. So there's a lot of options to keep them active. And then what's next? So a lot of people like to see the bigger picture of, okay, so Emerald and then what? Because really Emerald is just the stepping stone to Diamond, which a lot of you guys are shooting for. So this is a good visual of what a Diamond coach is. A Diamond coach is where you have at least 4 active coaches on your left and 4 active coaches on your right. You also have to have at least 1 Emerald on each side. So a lot of times one of your Emeralds ends up being one of your controlled accounts. And then the other Emerald is someone that you help just enroll 2 people the way that you got started. Sometimes that's not even someone that necessarily wants to build a business, but they have friends or family that ask what they're doing because they're seeing such amazing results. They get 2 people enrolled. So this is just a visual of what that looks like. The perks of becoming a Diamond coach is you earn $18 per cycle, compared with 14 as, yeah, this is a good visual. I love this. And we have this created for you guys, of the different levels. There is a Ruby coach, but most people don't even go there because they go straight to Diamonds. So you get $18 commission, $18 per cycle on those team cycle bonuses. You get a matching check bonus that Kelly was showing you. That's when you become a Diamond coach, is when you start getting those matching bonuses. You still get commissions, you still get the Fast Start bonuses, but then you can also start accruing just more income. And then as you move up, 2 stars she talked about, and I don't want you to get overwhelmed by this, but there's even more chances for earning bonuses, quarterly bonuses, which are amazing. The Coach Connection lead, which are free leads of people that sign up as coaches. You can open a second business center, and then you still earn that $18 per cycle. So Diamond Retreat, we've talked about this, but maybe you haven't been on a call. We have a team Diamond Retreat that we are joining forces with Diesel Nation, who's our upline. This is going to be November 4th through 8th in Florida. We're going to have a private house for our team. There's going to be super trainer workouts, training from top coaches in the organization, parties, and mostly just a time for us to connect and be together. And I can't tell you how excited I am for this, especially because we don't have Summit and all these other events have been canceled. And this is really going to be like the most amazing girls weekend ever. But in order to qualify for this, you have to hold Diamond for at least 6 consecutive weeks in 2020. And that has to be done by August 27th. So the last day to start qualification for this is July 23rd. I have no doubt that every single one of you guys can qualify for this retreat, and we would love to have you there. The one thing I want to mention also is that if you want to be recognized, we're doing a virtual summit this year. I don't know if you guys know that. If you want to be recognized as a Diamond coach, you have to achieve Diamond by June 4th. And then the other thing our upline is going to be doing starting June 8th is a Diamond push group. This is going to help. There's going to be access to incredible trainings and just simple, actionable steps to help you achieve Diamond. And so what you need in order to get into that group to push to Diamond is you need at least 4 coaches, you need at least 1 Emerald, and then you need to achieve Success Club 2 by June 8th, which is when the group is starting. So I wanted to mention that. We will be sharing this again on the team page, but it's a reason to finish the month strong and start June off with a bang so that you can get into that group, because they did one last month, and they shared with us the number of diamonds that achieve, or the number of people that achieved Diamond in just 4 weeks, which is kind of unheard of. And there were so many, it was unbelievable. But more than anything, it's just a chance to grow your business, to learn from some of the best people for top training, and to get yourself to Diamond so that you can hold it for 6 weeks and join us at this retreat, because it will not be the same without you guys there. All right, so I'm gonna.
One thing I'm gonna kind of just mention to you guys what we recommend you doing too when you guys are signing up challengers. If you are signing them up not as a coach but strictly as a customer, you want to make sure that you put in your phone to remind them of their auto shipment, even though Beachbody does do that. I can't remember if they do it 5 days before it auto ships now, or if it's 7 days, but I personally try to have communication with all of my customers from the beginning. So I check in with them often. I want to make sure that they're loving it. I want to make sure that they are in my group. I want to make sure that they've got into our Fit and Balance community on Facebook. And I want to know before the end of the 3 or 4 weeks, before that Shakeology auto ships, or maybe it's the Performance Pack, which is not available yet because we're out of stock. But I want to make sure that they are loving it. And then I offer to them like, hey, you're engaging in our group. You're having great experience. You're loving it. Have you considered coaching and doing what I do? And simply leave it at that and let them do the talking. Because a lot of times you'll hear some of them be like, what? No, you're the coach. And you're, well, yeah, but you're doing everything that I do as a coach. And if you do want to consider joining or continuing this journey, which I really hope you do, and you don't just do this for this 30 days, but you want to do it for the next month and 3 months along the road and 6 months, then I hope that you decide to sign up for the discount at least. That way you get the 25% off on Shakeology or, you know, any other products that you might be interested as well. So make sure, let's say you sign someone up today. Today is what's the date? The 26th. So what I typically do, if I sign someone up today, I will put in my phone, let's say June, usually about, let's see, June 17th or 18th. So a little bit more than a week ahead of time, I would just make sure that I have it in my phone and I go, oh, you know what? I need to remind Lindsay that her Shakeology is going to auto ship on the 26th. So I need to make sure that I'm communicating with her and that I also offer the discount. And that's how you can also start growing your team as well. However, like we said on this call, is that becoming Emerald is really a decision. And you saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to sign up my husband with 50 personal volume points. So it could be collagen, it could be a box of the beach bars. And then on the next person, possibly you consider offering them discount right off the bat or becoming a priority member. Anyone can do it.
You really can. I have no doubt that every single one of you can be Emerald by Thursday. And that a lot of people too, some of you are already Emerald on this call. So hopefully it's helpful for you to help one of your coaches become Emerald too, and just teach them exactly what you just learned. Sign up a controlled account or two, or a controlled account and a friend. That gets you one of your Emeralds to help you qualify for that push group. So does anybody have questions? You can unmute yourself if you do.
Yeah, I'm going to unmute everyone really quick. And then, yes, I don't know who it was. I think it was Kim that said that we do have a visual. We have plenty of visuals to share that show the benefits of being a discount coach compared to a regular customer and how they're going to save money. So a lot of times, if I'm communicating with someone via Instagram, I don't feel like I need to go ahead and email them this whole long script. I typically just keep the conversation in the DM with Instagram, and I'll say, hey, looks like you're really enjoying the group and the workouts, because hopefully they've told me that and I've been in communication with them. And then I would just send over that visual so they can see the difference of the money that they're going to save, but then also what it means to be a discount coach or hobby coach, business coach.
Yeah, Cal, I just wanted to add to that I think the most helpful thing for you guys who are new, and all of this is so much info, and I'm like the person who came in super like for this kind of thing, but if you're just trying to explain to people why you love this and why you want them on. Sorry, something happened. Did you guys hear me in the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, so the two things I do, and I'd like you guys to just think about this because it makes this so much easier, is just use the visual that we have. And if you don't know where it is, ask your coach who signed you up. Like most of you have probably seen it. Jason, stop. Ugh. And the other thing to do is just send a voice message, because if you, I'm going to kill him. Stop it. If you send a voice message, then people hear your tone and they understand that you are just trying to help them save money and be a part of this. That's it. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. That's my 2 cents. And now I'm going to mute myself because my 5-year-old won't stop.
And I wish I could upload a photo on here, but what we'll do is I'll upload a couple of the visuals that I like to use. And then for all of you other coaches that have been doing this for a little bit, maybe in that thread, just share the visual that you like to use. And I'll do the post in our team page with the ones that I like to use. And then if there's a few that you know, have success with, then you can share it in that comment in the thread. But really, you guys, the biggest thing here is to make sure that you're giving your customers the best experience, because, you know, make sure that they're plugged into a group, make sure that you give them some tools. Obviously, we have a ton in the Fit and Balance community page where we upload weekly meal plans and we share recipes and tips there. But the biggest thing is to just make sure that they're having fun and they're loving it, because I can guarantee you that's how all of you on here became a coach, was because you fell in love with it and you decided, well, heck, I want to continue. And maybe I will share this with some people. Maybe I do have a couple of friends that would benefit from that or from this. So that's how I looked at it when I signed up as a coach. I signed up as a discount coach. Shannon was my coach, offered me the discount. I said, oh, sure, I guess. I mean, I'm going to continue Shakeology. I'm loving it. But I was kind of like, didn't really want to do it. And then after about 2 months of being a discount coach was when I said, what am I waiting for? Why am I so scared to share this with my friends and family? And I was like, I guess I should do that post. So it was a combination of that first post and letting people know I was coaching, which a lot of you guys have done, hopefully. And then inviting my friends and family. And then it just continued to grow. My business did. And that's how all of our businesses have grown, is because we're just sharing our journey. And we're not afraid to invite people to the opportunity. We're not afraid to talk to them about the discount, because you never know where that person will end up. You know, they might really need this community. They might love to be a part of the team. They might heck say, you know what, I want to do what you're doing. I think I want to earn some extra money and try coaching. So just stay confident and look at each one of your customers as a potential coach as well. And if you guys don't have any questions, and if you, I think everyone's muted.
I actually have a question. Hi, my name's Heidi. I signed up for email, and I have like an extensive fitness training medical background. So, but I'm not an expert. And are there that,
Is she cutting out? Sorry, I can't hear you that well.
sorry.
It's really choppy. Is anyone else having that problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a little bit. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Or no?
Much better.
Okay. I think it was, I don't know why. I'm right next to my hub, so it's like my Wi-Fi. So my question was, is there a way to like put a link for someone to sign up? Like when I do my intro of like, hey, I'm a beach body coach now, blah, 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 share my story, where I could put that in the post, or is sort of the recommendation to just share your story and ask people to reach out to you?
I wouldn't ever put your link. It just looks salesy.
Okay.
And yeah, so you want people to ask questions. You really want to get to know, because sometimes it's like they'll go to your website then and they might be like, oh, I just signed up for 3 months of the workouts. And you're like, wait, there's so much more I have to offer. I have, you know, these Shakeology, or like figuring out, like actually have a conversation with them of what do they need? Is it workouts? Is it pre-workout? Is it post-workout? Is it the shakes? It is a nutrition plan. So like right now our nutrition programs are 60% off, and so many people struggle with nutrition. So with most challenge packs, I'm saying I would recommend this. It's literally $36. It's normally $120. And it pairs with every single program that ever is released. So I would do your post and just say like, my next group starts on X date. Look at the examples in the drive.
Yeah.
You know, send me a message or comment below so I can get you more information. But I don't ever put a direct link to my website anywhere. And you also want to like create that curiosity a little bit of like, hey, I'm a health and fitness coach. I'm doing at-home workouts now. I'm so excited to like be starting my own online, you know, fitness business with a little bit of ambiguity, just so that they ask questions and are curious and don't just, because when I first started out, like, it was very much like, oh, I'm a Beachbody coach, I'm drinking Shakeology. And people would go to the website, order it, like not through anybody, and are like, you inspired me to get started. I bought the DVDs. And I'm like, wait, no. So, yeah, just.
You need to buy them through me.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's.
Okay.
I don't know if Kelly has anything different.
That's great. I'm so glad that you asked that, Heidi, because I think sometimes as new coaches, what we do in our profile on Instagram is we'll slap up like, here, this is my right profile, and sometimes we'll put our Beachbody link in our profile, which do not do that. I do Linktree. I know a lot of us use Linktree. You can just go to their website, and so when you click on my Linktree, it's really great because they can I need to update mine. Wow, I have too many groups on here. It's a little overwhelming, but you can provide all these different links to forms. So basically, I like, one says join my next accountability group. One says interested in joining my team, nutrition only group. That way, when they click on that, it'll direct them to a form, and you could use Google Forms, which is what I recommend, or Wufoo, which is Wufoo is free, I think, for the first 5 forms. But that way, in my opinion, I usually direct my customers, if they're interested, I go back and forth with them in DM, and if I feel it's necessary, I will say, hey, do you mind filling out this form? But the nice thing is you can say when you're doing that invite, comment below for more information or check out the link in my profile. That way, when they go to your profile, they'll go, oh, what does she mean by that? They click on it, and then you have a link that says, join my accountability group, want more information, ? And it's just a way for them to do it without you, I guess, feeling like you have to have all that communication with them in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. No, that perfectly answered it. Cause like my secondary question coming after that was looking at like working as a dietitian and nutritionalist. I couple that with personal training clients I already work with. But for a lot of them, nutrition is really a struggle because they need what Shakeology has. They need the meal prep dividers. And unless I literally come over to their house and do it for them, which some people do pay me to do, but right now we can't do that with SIP going on with shelter in place. So I'm wondering if like futuristically, after I grow a little bit and get more comfortable, kind of trying to incorporate this nutrition plan, like nutrition only specifically for some clients that are like, I don't want to do home workout videos, but the nutrition I think would really work great for some of them. So I know that's like that's a lot. Sorry.
I guess I don't know what you're asking. Just wondering, like, is it okay to just recommend the nutrition only programs?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I think that's the beauty of what Beachbody has to offer is, I always say, like, we have it all. We have fitness, we have nutrition, we have community and accountability. So in the coaching, right, you can't discredit what we do, because we are putting a lot of time into our guides, into our groups. And so that is a cost that we're not charging anything extra. That comes as the bundle. So make sure that you guys are always saying, and you get me as your free coach. But yeah, I have quite a few customers who don't necessarily do the fitness, but they love 2B Mindset or the Ultimate Portion Fix, or they just absolutely love Shakeology and Energize. Because I understand some people have the routine of the workouts they already like doing, but I'm never going to push the fitness side if they're like, no, I don't want that. And I'm like, okay, well, this is why I recommend Shakeology or the 2B Mindset, or it just depends on what I think they need.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. That's 100%.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you. And thanks all of you for the time. I'm hoping to make something happen with this.
Yeah. Well, you guys all, I mean, I see so many of your faces, and a lot of you guys are, I know, new within the last month. And so it just shows that you guys want to know how to earn an income and how to grow your business. And this is the first step. Okay. So when you're looking at these slides that we just went through, if you're like, I still don't understand what she means by team cycle bonus, I still don't know what she means by getting to diamond and 1-star, whatever. We're just giving you a glimpse of where it can go. Right now, the goal is just to sign up 2 coaches. So like we said, it could be your spouse, it could be your mom, it could be a discount coach. Customer that just wants a discount. So just know, like, the first step is really just getting to Emerald. 2 coaches. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, just keep it simple, and it's easy to get overwhelmed. We always say just keep it simple. And someone once said this is a business of creating emeralds. So you get yourself to emerald, and then you just teach other coaches under you to get to emerald. And all of a sudden, then you're a diamond coach, and then you're a 2-star. But it is as simple as getting yourself there first, and then being able to teach someone else to do it.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the recording if we're done. Any other questions, you guys? We're good? Okay. I'm going to stop recording.